On my channel, I make drawings that has to do with the future. 5 drawings in a row have had something to do with Elon Musk and what happens around him. And so, this latest drawing I did 7 days ago. Usually I have something to say, but I haven't said anything about this drawing here because I haven't seen enough to talk about it. But usually it gets going like the day after or 2 days after, something like that. But specifically, like every single time I make a drawing, like the last 5 times in a row, it has um, it has had a direct connection to what happens around Elon Musk in the news, in the top news. So, yeah, like it's 7 days ago I made the drawing, and I started thinking like maybe I was wrong, maybe still I am wrong, you know. Sure. It could be that. Yeah, let's not talk about why, but who knows, you know, maybe it will. But I'm starting to see something here happen around Elon Musk and around GROK. He just released this AI that is competing with OpenAI and GTP 5 and these things. OpenAI, right? So he just released that, and there's been this news around a lot of news around GROK. And as I said, I made my drawing 7 days ago. I'm starting to think like what's going on here. Why haven't there been any connection to Elon yet? But now I'm starting to notice something, and I'll just show it to you directly. Or no, let's first talk about this. So I noticed that there were news around the GTP or GPU, the graphic card's cost was too high, so he had commercials. And okay, this is just a little parenthesis to what I'm about to say here, that there is this news around NVIDIA having to do with the graphics cards that are used for computing the AI models, you know, and making these compute neural computations, right? The AI computations. And so apparently there is some news around that it's going to be, you know, there is no, I mean, obviously, obviously, what I'm showing you here is an article on Nasdaq by someone making an analysis of what seems to happen. Okay, it seems to be that it will be very positive for NVIDIA. And what's interesting about that is that the NVIDIA GeForce has a claw logotype, which means that like when I noticed this, like I was searching for like Elon Musk news, and I was thinking like, hey, what's going on here? Where's the nails? You know, what's happening? Why didn't I see anything yet? You know, and then I realized like I saw this. I saw this this news around NVIDIA, and you know, the there's something about a dojo that um, Elon has that they sidelined that has something to do with um, Nvidia here, and it was good for Nvidia that this was sidelined. Anyhow, guys, this is just, you know, this is not world news, but still, the reason why I'm showing this is because um, the Nvidia logo here, the Nvidia GeForce logo for the graphics card specifically has a claw in it, and that's like when I did the video here. I don't know if I mentioned a claw, but you can see obviously in that drawing, you see in the drawing that it is nails, it is a claw, right? So I'm thinking, I'm thinking that it seems to like possibly come into fruition here what I'm drawing. Specifically, if you think about the focus here and the timeline, what happened here? Well, first of all, we had the news about GROK, and a lot of media focus around that. Then we had this about the ads. It's too expensive with graphics cards calculation. I had something more. Wait a moment. We had more news around this XI. The company XAI has this GROK product. Okay, and the co-founder is leaving that company also. So a lot of things are happening around GROK and XAI at this very moment. And what I'm seeing, like if you look back, like for example, the black eye of Elon Musk, I made a drawing of a red eye. There's a lot more drawings. We had the global shutdown of Starlink, which I preceded with my drawing of a star and a laser going to a human below there, you know, and when I make like yeah, so what I'm saying is that it seems it's like I'm getting to know Elon here and how he works, you know. And it really seems like, considering this news here with the XAI founder leaving, maybe there is some conflict. I don't know. This with the offset GPU costs. It's a big indication of this, you know, that the analysis made by uh, by Nasdaq here, this Nasdaq article. But there are also other articles mentioning Nvidia, and so when you see this claw here, when you see this claw, you see that, oh, this fits to my drawing, you know, I have to say so. But yes, bear in mind, this is not world news. You could say that you could say that what I'm doing here is to just tell you that artistically, the inspiration that I'm getting is in line with the timeline of the news feed, and it basically makes a lot of sense, all of this. So I cannot really say yet that it has come into fruition, but I believe it is about to come into fruition. And you know, I'm not going to buy anything. I don't buy things, you know. I don't know. I don't do stocks. I don't do anything like that. So anyhow, I'll just you know, what's the point for me to buy stocks or anything like that? I feel that I deserve a lot, you know, guys. But if I don't get it, it's not my problem. I don't, you know, if the world doesn't want to to make me fortunate, then that's not my problem. I don't. It's everyone else's problem that it is like that. I'm not going to reach for fortune here. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I don't do that. But what I'm telling you is that it really seems to fit here, and you see the claw here. So I'll just end this now. Bye bye.